Alright, I wanted to introduce you guys to a Christmas present project that I had in mind for a drink dispenser. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube, but nothing that I really cared for. So I went ahead and started recording before I got too ahead of myself in the project. So hopefully, if anybody else wants to make one, they can. I picked up a couple of drink dispensers on Amazon for about $13. Very simple to use. They have a power button in the center. You push it once to turn it on, push it once to turn it off. There's your crown, and there's your Coke. The drink dispensers also have another button on the side for dispensing a 5-gallon water jug to a certain amount, but you won't necessarily need to use those whenever you're using the drink dispenser. Hopefully this gives a better representation of what I'm trying to do. I have the drink dispensers on the top piece to the project with holes drilled in. I have a silicone tube running through the bottom, going into some empty water containers. And I made it to where, in case you need to take the drink dispensers off and replace them or reuse them, you can. There's a USB charging port on the back. They'll hold a charge for about 30 days. Get your glass set up. This is to represent making a drink, just using water for now. There's your crown. And there's your Coke. Now I took my torch and I wood burned all the wood to the project and laid a nice clear coat of polyurethane through the whole project after it was done. This is the front piece to the project. I wanted to do a crown roll box theme on the front. So I spray painted a certain portion of it with a gold paint, and then I masked it off with just some, I think it's 1/2-inch tape, and then painted the rest with a purple. I tried to pick out a purple that was as close to the crown roll purple as I could find. I chose 3 different purples, and this is the one that I found matched the box as closely as I could. It's kind of hard to peel off the tape one-handed while I'm trying to record. And there we go. I think the gold turned out real nice against the purple. And after we lay some clear coat on it, it's gonna look even better. So there's the crown roll box. I went with kind of a Louisiana theme because that's where I'm located. The fleur-de-lis and the crown roll script, I traced off a template, put it on there, hand burned it in, and then went over it with hand painted it in with the gold. I also did the same thing with that small CR logo on the side. Nothing's glued together yet, but this is kind of gives you a better idea of what I'm going with, and I don't have the polyurethane laid on yet. But everything's stained and it's come together pretty nice. So this is pretty much the finished product. Got a bottle opener on the side, the hinge, the gold handles for mobility, easy to carry. A nice little accessory for your glasses. Gold latch on the side. Help hold the rear door open, or sorry, hold the rear door closed. I did have to add a small cushion between the door and the latch to help hold some tension to keep the door closed. And this is pretty much the finished product. I apologize for the video change in direction, but it came out exactly as I wanted it to. At the very end of the project, which I didn't take a picture of, I took a foam sponge that you would normally use to clean up grout, and I cut it up and placed it around the half gallon and the 2 liter to help hold everything in case you're going to travel with it. I also just took a piece of Velcro and attached it to the inside so you could wrap it around the bottle and keep everything nice and secure. I drilled holes in the cap of the 2 liter and the half gallon as well as the 5th, so you can slide the silicone tube through there and attach it to the top of the bottle to keep it from any spillage. I'm really thankful this project turned out the way it was supposed to. That is the crown. And that is the Coke. I do recommend flushing it with water after every use. That way you keep the lines from getting gummed up or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. My friend really enjoyed it, and hope to see you